10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Mr. Cat Season 2. It is, of course, the playoffs, and we have one hell of a series for you in this best of three. It is Execration versus Faceless, the best teams of the best here in the SEA region, duking it out, of course, for our entertainment and for some prize money as well at the end of the road. It's the first round in the upper bracket. Whoever wins this will move on. Losing this will bring you down to the lower bracket to another best of three. Thank you so much for joining us here on Moonduck TV. My name is Mont. Joining me today is Trent. Trent Pax, of course. Trent, we had a fantastic first series. What do you expect out of this second series for us today?
10 seconds remaining. 5
Looking forward to just a little bit more of my SEA Dota. Some different bands. No Earth Spirit taken out so far. So kind of a cool start from Faceless here with a Silencer. We still have their Magnus in play, which they've been playing all the time, which, by the way, goes well with Silencer. We've seen Silencers and Storm Spirits making a comeback. Of course, Silencer Bat Rider. Who knows where we'll wind up?
Honestly, the picks are going to be so much different than the first series. And I liked the picks during the first series, but they were... I think you could call them standard to a certain extent, just based off the bands of the picks alone. There were very few picks that were really shocking to us, I think, that really said, whoa, wow. I guess there's not many of those picks to begin with anymore. Pretty standard now, but Faceless is a team.
Reserve time.
What do we do? Do we pick Crystal Maiden? Are we CM players?
I'm down for it, but it's the Lone Druid instead. Yeah. That is a great pick. Oh, the Meepo from Faceless. The first two pick Meepo. Maybe they think if it gets to the second ban phase, he gets banned out, so they pick it second here. Back, baby. It's been picked.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Faces are going to play what they want to play. It seems as if that's the case anyway. And whatever Execration want to do, they can do. I think this is going to be a slugfest, to be honest with you.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Yeah, that is strange.
That's how you know you're respected as Ice, dude.
His other
Tide
heroes
still
that he
gets
plays-
banned.
I mean, we've seen his Brewmaster. I don't think Brewmaster's been picked up a bit more commonly recently, but it's not the
10 seconds remaining.
Center Centaur is a pretty common one. That's still
Ban.
at hero pool, like against this 50 for Faceless to have this opening start. Of course, we talked about. I don't know, man. What are you thinking about here?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
The Earth Spirit, I start to think about the OD still, in terms of like a mid setup.
Reserve time.
And they do have the final pick. the Wyvern ban. I guess maybe a Sven ban too if they really want to, if they're worried about like a Lone Druid mid. But I think Wyvern ban is enough to secure your Meepo.
I'm excited for this. Let's see how this turns out.
Yeah, we still have the Centaur. Maybe that's probably the biggest question Face is looking at right now. It's are they going to pick Centaur next? 'Cause if they don't, we can pick it for ourselves. But do we really want to give Centaur and Lone Druid? And they're going to hand it over.
Shadow Fiend band comes out. So you imagine that the Centaur band is coming, or the Centaur pick rather is coming for Execration. I don't think you pick Magnus here when you already have Lone Druid. Yeah, there it is. Good call.
He's one of those heroes.
He's very. The Stampede is just so good right now. In all honesty, we saw it in game number 2 of the last series. Stampede is a very clutch ability. Not to mention, he's got plenty of good utility and damage going his way. He's a hard offlaner. He's a beefy guy to take down. It's very difficult. So, see how it goes. Faceless, their offlaner's still available. Their support's still available. And that's going to be one of them. Disruptor's picked up. Interestingly enough. Well, I mean, the static storm is pretty good against the Centaur. Even against the... pretty much get...
I wonder what else they do with their Meepo. Maybe we assume it'll be going mid. So we have our Disruptor and our Silencer. Gives our Silencer our most likely to helm the Dominator build.
Reserve time.
We still look for our position 1 and our position 3 here. That'll be the next 2 picks for Faceless, as Execration will have that final one to try and figure out what they want to throw, assumedly in the mid lane. So this can just be our 5, and it'll be a Venge with the possible chance, I suppose, of some shenanigans, but should just be a 5 Venge.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that.
Good to swap out from the Disruptor.
Yeah. A solid pick overall. Good damage, good disable. I mean, Avenge or a Spirit Roaming combination in terms of support duo is very, very strong with the Centaur on top of it all. A lot of damage, a lot of control, a lot of mobility. This time it's Faceless next with their pick. Trying to think.
Could be either of the roles, yeah, could be.
I think either. I think they like to pick the one last if they do want to go for that. I think Mag is something we talked about. Potentially good with the Meepo. You have the Brewmaster as we talked about. What other heroes are standing
Underlord,
out to you?
whom we haven't seen at all so far today.
Yeah.
I don't think they played too much though. Faceless. And against Lone Druid, it's not like the best control either. Yeah, no, a little bit too early there. Hey, look who it is! Offlane of ban! Damn it! I don't see it this game, that's why. It's good to remove silences. It's strong in that aspect, but it's a single target saver when you have a Meepo, so it's a little bit odd in some ways. But exciting nonetheless. I love me some Abaddon.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's a very interesting choice to be sure. I'm sure they have some idea of what they want to do here. It doesn't have the lockdown that some of the other heroes that they would have grabbed, like a Brewmaster or a Mag. So it's kind of interesting they go for the Abaddon. They could be doing some crazy shenanigans here and have a very surprising 5th pick. But we'll wait and see how that does pan out. Execration, they're more than likely going to ban out some black heroes here. He is, again, a very wide hero pool. He's...
Yeah. I think they picked a PL at one point in this tournament as well.
Radiant team ban.
I mean, there's the Weaver ban. I mean, not only do they have a Abaddon, but it's up against the Lone Druid, so kind of the go-to hero lately.
Black's also played the Pudge. He's the Pudge player for this team, it seems. And a damn good one at that. So they switch their roles around just so that they can have Black play the Pudge. And it usually works out pretty well.
They're playing a lot of that Wraith King we talked about as well.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Reserve time.
But it's so hard to ban around for Execration, but they just ban the smart thing. They ban out the Weaver. Get it out of there.
It's crazy because this is the first time they've played against a Lone Druid in like 3 weeks. They always ban it out. When they were playing up against it, they were opting it towards like Clinks was a hero that they liked. and then PA, which I was also actually thinking about PA anyway. So it looks like they have played it lately, but that was with a Magnus. I kind of like PA here though, with like a lot of the control from the Meepo and then the global silence and just like YOLOing in and diving with a Baden and the shields too. PA could be fairly strong.
Remaining.
We'll wait and see.
Reserve time.
I think it's just because
Slark is safe too, actually. Right about Slark. It's not bad.
there's just so many options, and I'm like waiting for them to pick up some crazy hero here that just doesn't fit, and all of a sudden they start swapping things around or something. It's probably not going to happen. They'll just pick a one here, I would imagine, but I wouldn't put it past them.
I'm gonna go with the Clinks. Final answer.
Final answer's Clinks. Okay. I will say, I don't know. I have no idea. Jug. That's safe.
Baby
safe
hero.
pick. Wow.
Boo.
Exciting stuff.
So this must be so they don't get some weird ass lane for the Meepo.
Yeah.
They send the Jug mid. Like, what if they went like Axe or something stupid and just sent, one of those dumb things where you just pick a hero and try and lane against the Meepo.
10 seconds remaining.
They've covered their bases pretty well.
5 seconds remaining.
I guess if Baden just runs at you, that's how you kind of initiate in fights with Faceless.
Reserve
You don't
time.
have that one, big blink Slithering Crush, blink call, blink, stop kind of thing. Doesn't really exist. Maybe the Meepo blink, poof, Earthbind it up. Followed up by the Execration Invoker, which is pretty exciting.
That must have been a little bit of a tough call for them to decide between Invoker or OD.
Why the Invoker in this situation? Just because the Sunstrike maybe in the early game, or
Yeah, I think we've seen the power of Earth Spirit plus Invoker. Like, although you don't get the setup mid, so you can't kill there, which is not really going to happen because Meepo's going to be roaming a bunch, or it'll just be a Jug and stuff anyway. So this allows you to combo with your Earth Spirit across the entire map. Go for Sunstrike plays. It's like still good synergy, but just a little bit different. And I need to turn out a light. Like blasting my eyeballs.
No. That's like, sounds like a very weird. No, I gotta turn this light out. Hold on a second, guys. The daylight is coming over the Colorado mountains here. Not that we can see them because I'm in the basement.
Remaining.
All right, I'm back.
I have a window. It's a beautiful morning as the light shines through.
Basement.
Safe air. In the truest sense of the word, not in any, drug sense, you fucking crazy people out there. Hey, let's look at the shopkeepers again. The side shoppers. Can't really. There's
Yeah,
no,
I
way to
loaded
look
it
at
on
these
top of him
guys.
too. That was.
This guy's got the Fu Manchu down here. This bottom one. He's a good lad. It looks like the top one is just. It's a bit bigger, a bit more round. I wonder who's got the better gig between the two of them. I guess the one with Radiant. It always feels like the Radiant shopkeepers are just way better off. Just looks nicer. They've got a better house.
Maybe it's that whole like nice friendly forest compared to deathly scarred ground.
I mean, it's not even that. Like, yeah, okay, the ground's shitty. The place is shitty. But it's like, some of them don't even have actual huts. Like, there's carpets over at the Radiant secret shop. Dire secret shop's just like, I have a
Dude,
hut.
he has a bear rug. You not see that bear rug?
Yeah, but do you see his house? Look at it. It's like a freaking worse than a tree house.
It's pretty shitty.
All right. It's not great.
Yeah. Expected lanes here, I would say. A little bit of aggressive play coming out here from our Earth Spirit. DJ hiding out. Not spotted in his little encampment here.
Lumik is nearby. Owa or 5593 is nearby to help out if they try to contest this, but it looks like they just want to put some small little pressure, poke and prod, see if they can get it. Magic Missile will go, but there was no fall. It looks like they were kind of not really coordinated there. Rolling Boulder, it's going to hit onto the nuts. No Magic Missile, they just used it. Kinetic Field, and so that'll stop them from getting the stomp off. Here's the Blade Fury. Black is like, yes, I will take some free damage. Arcane Curse. DJ, I think, is dead. First Blood will go to XY. Magic Missile went up to Nuts. They can't find.
Oh, Nuts
They're going to probably
kinetic.
find 2 kills here with XY going into Lumik. I think Black went the wrong direction. Lumik might actually live. Kinetic Field is up for Nuts, and he's going to use it, just narrowly missing. It was a good attempt.
Yeah, nice try at the max range.
If Black goes in the Avenge, that's another kill, but I think he was busy elsewhere.
All right, well, Silencer gets it. That's a -2.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
And,
that's not a good way to start.
Lots of gold for him, too.
I do want to
Get some
point out,
babies.
before we forget, there was a ward up here at the top shrine. No, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. My bad, everybody.
Fired. Got deported.
I know how much that pisses people off when you're casting, so I apologize to everybody out there. But there was a ward there, and you can see the sentry clearly dewarded. So one of the dire wards now gone. The other behind the tower here to start things off. And it is a try versus try lane. And with the start that Faceless have had, they're in a very good position. DJ already running away from XY, making sure he can get out. And God, DJ playing Deer Spirit is very scary. He's one of the most skilled individual players out there. But he's going to have to use some work here today.
Yeah, this comes back to that whole idea of just using the Earth Spirit more globally than the actual, like, mid lane, sort of a ganking power. Good pull here, but they can't do anything about it.
They really can't. XY hits pretty hard already, even without the claves. He's not great. Now Jabs, he's got his Meepo clone. One of the Meepo is already taking a fair bit of damage. As Nando is trying to harass the Nando Boker with level 2 Exort, level 1 Wex. That's a good auto attack. Jabs has to be careful here. Like, he's pretty low in HP. Very low.
Top lane. Oh, he's going to come for a shrine, and they have Sunstrike queued up here.
This is dangerous.
Oh, he doesn't send the weak
He's gonna
one.
scout with. Yeah, he's gonna scout with the other one. DJ's just gonna roll away, and so the shrine is now safe to use if they want to. I think Jabs is still questioning it. He's just gonna take the Dark Troll Summoner camp first. Got it. Yeah, at level like 3, you could just do so much damage to that freaking Dark Troll Summoner camp already. Just clear out camps with 2 sets of poofs, I should say.
God love shrines. Handy for that stuff too.
Nice against Gabi in the top lane.
Possibly the most boring lane you'll ever see.
Yeah, but it's going pretty well for Gabi, I will say this much. Yeah, it's not really exciting, but it is... Oh, Jab's getting jumped on by DJ. DJ's like... I thought he was lower HP than that. Good boulder smash to get him out. Saw the Geo Strike doing some nice work to slow him down, but DJ is just going to have to sit back and wait for a bit.
And Gabi's actually not doing too hot up here. 10 last hits. Ice is loving life.
Yeah, he really is. They can't deal with him. It looks like now Lumen has rotated, so they've blown up the tri lane. Down bottom.
Ice doesn't good. He's level 4. He's got double mangoes, so plenty of regen. Still has another tango to go.
He has a Quelling Blade too, so last hitting's even easier. I mean, he's crushing this bear.
Yeah, he's got another full level 2 before Root will be up.
He's gonna have level 6 soon. He's about to hit level 5 on Ice. This is becoming very quickly a bad lane.
XY too.
Yeah, he's gonna get some free shots on the Lumic behind, and now he gets behind the tower. They want the bear, the Arcane Curse. I don't know how much he died here as the Abaddon. Good Savage Roar actually saves the bear. It looks like
they might
last
get it.
auto attack won't be enough. The Mist Coil, however, will. Nice play from Ice. That's 300 gold, and Gabi has no resummon for 25.
That's actually so hard to quantify.
thing.
Look, he's top net worth now. It's actually so much gold.
Yeah, 300 at the beginning of the game is an insane amount. It is an insane amount. And he's just about level 6, so borrow time. Like, they won't be able to kill him even if they try.
Yeah, he could go into like phase boots too. If he wants to be that more aggressive Abaddon style.
This is a fantastic start for Faceless. They've got 1 kill on the board. They're leading CS in every lane. I mean, Jabs has a lot of jungle CS, I will say that much.
I wonder if he goes like Helm before Vlad's. Or if he just goes straight Vlad's. I mean, he's obviously got the Bass.
On Abaddon?
Yeah, on the Abaddon. Like, he's, you know, he'll have the headdress soon, so we'll find out, but...
I don't know. I think Helm's not a bad idea. They can get involved real early.
He's just so good with it. But Vlad's, of course, you have a jug, give him Meepo, and I'm sure he'll eventually give Vlad's either way, but...
I'm kind of leaning towards Helm now that you mentioned that. I don't know if
so
he'll
good
get
with
it,
it, though. You know?
Yeah, he's amazing with that item. They can really be involved elsewhere, but they might want to have him just like sit back and farm with the rest of his team doing the same. I guess Black
the other thing is
there.
Like Helm's Black will probably get a Helm too, and you don't want to like waste the double aura and stuff if you're gonna be fighting super early. You want to beat out this lone druid.
God, they have to commit so many heroes up here, and guess what? He's got borrowed time. They're gonna kill DJ. I'm pretty sure. He uses the borrowed time. It's actually gets triggered. Now Lumic's probably gonna go down to XY. Good Savage Roar. XY will get some more free shots, but there is nothing. The Black is rotated up. He's got phase. I think he'll kill Lumic here.
He's got no mana.
Oh, he just gets around. Gabi's probably the more important.
That's a little better. Yeah.
Yeah,
Take that.
I think God would. Ooh, that block, but the Blade Fury is there. He just resummoned his bear only to die.
Oh, DJ.
Yeah,
He's
DJ
dead.
gets caught too. Black steps in front of the Omni Slash, gets a double kill. This is looking all of a sudden out of control for Execration right now.
Damn,
racist.
Like, they are crushing it.
Yeah, he'll just get Arcane, so this will be just group up Dota. If they just want to like fight with their Meepo, or they don't even need the Meepo, honestly. They can fight as 4, so probably going to be the Vlads first, I would guess.
Gabs is just farming like crazy. He's got Treads, Iron Talon. He's like, I'm good to go. I mean, we know how Meepos can get out of control, left alone. Dragonlance will be next. And, this will be a tier 1 tower. They can't fight into this Abaddon. They can't fight into Black. Easy. And all of a
Possibly
sudden,
the funnest hero to play in the like off lane right now, too. Just
Abaddon.
oh yeah, he is. You just can't.
He's
kill
so
this
hard
guy.
to deal with. How do you kill him? He's done a great job.
You need that team
About
play,
a
though.
5,000 net worth advantage now coming up for Faceless. We've seen these leads before, and we've seen them slip away just based off of bad play. But we'll see if Faceless continues to strive for success.
They
Lumic,
want XY.
they
yeah.
really want XY. They have
creep!
Wave. His wave.
Dude,
Oh my
he just
God.
got abandoned by that grief. Lumic was just like, are you serious?
They're going to go anyways. Stampede the courier. Micro it. Another strike coming out. 5-5 will go down. They need too much damage from the tower. Going for that kinetic field. All of a sudden, this is going to turn into a 2-for-1. And they only got a support out of it. That is not a worthy trade in any way, shape, or form.
No, that's just baited.
Baited indeed. They see Lumic, by the way. They have a ward there.
He's
Jabs is
probably
going to
dead.
walk over. Earth find him. And Jebs took the
find the
wrong...
movement.
Yeah, he microed the wrong way. So he might actually be alive. Yeah, the Earthbind doesn't hit. But anyways, that's what we're rotating. Time to take tier 1 tower.
What have we here?
Oh, this is such a scary group up now.
You don't even have Black. I don't know if they need him. They're a little bit low on mana, though. They're going to back up in Arcanes. Shrine is up if they need it, but I don't think they do.
Damn. This ice is bailing out hard. Just gonna let this guy suffer. Oh yeah, they have the shrine too, actually. So it looks like they'll just chill out for a moment here. Black, as you said, still bottom, and the next ice they'll just go stop this push top lane. Pressure on this tower as it still sits hitless. That is insane. How is a tower full HP in a lone druid lane at 8 minutes?
Your Abaddon is really doing a lot of work. He might kill his bear guy. He doesn't want to use his borrowed time. Oh no!
It's a nice play.
Level 1 borrowed time. Root come into play. Whatever. It's not a particularly long cooldown. He just bought something, by the way. It's on the courier.
I think it's just the headdress for now.
Yeah, it is.
Haste!
And Faces are in. What do they have on the
Rolling.
Meepo? 1 Dragonlance completed, 1 more to go. Potentially. Midas is done for Nando, but he needs some help here.
It's not bad considering he doesn't have a single Sun Strike kill.
That's why he's another haste room. God. He doesn't. That's a good point, actually. They've been on the back, but they've got 1 kill to their name. Yeah, I don't know. Who did they kill? That 1 kill.
The silencer down bottom when he was like,
Oh, yeah.
they sacked for that.
It's hard to remember considering how much of a good trade that was for Faceless.
Yeah, exactly. Top lane, and it's back off cooldown. So we'll see if he can find a
Robotic.
TP.
Can they
to do a backpack switch?
All right, they're going to get it. 2 more auto attacks, potentially. Will they get it? There it is. And he's fine. And they're going to run back in with XY.
Who's
It
level
just-
6 and almost has Midas.
It's not even like expending a reincarnation, which is 200-second cooldown. It's expending a 50-60-second cooldown ability that doesn't matter. Nando coming back in to defend the tier 1 tower mid.
Look at Nuts down bottom too. He's getting this neutral camp, and he's getting this experience too. Doesn't care about the gold at all. He just wants his
level
Hellbear to
6.
die too.
Please go down. I want my level 6. Give it to me. Yeah.
Dude, the efficiency. It's like
an
soaking
efficient
it
team.
all up.
Very
Except then
efficient.
Meepo shows up. So much for my level 6. Could you leave, please?
Is the tome up?
Oh, look at this. That's a leave, please. That's a get the hell out of my lane, dude. Like,
Oh, did he just pay him?
6. Yeah, he just like.
Yeah, that's
left.
great. Like, hello? Do you see what low I am? Do you want static storm at any point in this game? Good.
Getting
Then
close,
leave.
man. sap.
I mean, he's got 18 stacks. Oh my god, he TPs everywhere. Poops one out, then poops back in. Double Dragonlance done already at 10 minutes into the game. The Meepo style for you, and now they could probably start fighting. They're going to group up. Abaddon has his full Vlad. No mech, actually. Full mech coming very soon.
Oh,
He needs a buckler, though. Yeah. And that tier 1 tower is gone. See you later.
Buckler's on the courier.
Midas for the silencer from XY. Tier 2, yeah, I don't think they defend this.
Was that a meatball?
It was.
I barely did any damage.
Healing ward comes out, and then the tier 2 tower is gone. Meanwhile, they're barely taking the tier 1 tower down top.
That's
They're also looking for a kill onto Owa. Comes back, Kinetic Field, Static Storm. Good stampede, but I doubt that'll help him. He tries to juke down south. He's still more than likely dead. Good stomp, actually. He's a TP. Trying to eat his way through. They have glimpse. They don't. He might actually live here.
Yo.
Black gets caught in the tree line.
Right.
That was great TP. Great play. Coming out. And they need that type of play. Actually gets in his flank dagger as he gets back home. Elsewhere, Jabs is sitting on the high ground. DJ. Will Silence comes out. The poofs are there. Earthbind doesn't stop that TP. They want Bobby. They have another Earthbind. At least they should. No, he used all of them at once. Surprise. Instead, they'll just take the bear. Maybe. Yeah, last word. Yeah.
That's why he even gets it. Oh. That Midas.
Feeling good. Like, even that Midas. I mean, they could have gotten a couple of kills there. Getting gates potentially coming out from Execration. Nando is here, but everybody else is smoked up. Meanwhile, the Satyr Tormentor is going to come in.
Oh, they found him with Scan.
Scan. They know that he's here. Black needs to be careful. He's going to have to get a spin-off pretty damn quickly, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Stops up. On strike. See you later, Black. Finally, a big kill on the board for Execration.
Nice job by our Centaur on the blink reveal. And now coming in deep, Lumic getting some good vision too, as that bottom one just expires. I have some idea what's going on in this jungle, and another ward here too. So, slightly predictable spots. See how long they last.
I think they just want him for this push in particular. They really want this Timber Tower. They were all at about a 9. They're still at about a 9,000 net worth disadvantage here, but getting this tower would significantly put them in a better position. Still,
the DD Meepo.
Yeah, with the point dagger newly taken care of, and Ice in the top lane with a full mechanism and a Guardian Greaves recipe up next. They'll try to trade for the tier 2 and Execration.
Wow, I'm surprised they're even TPing here, actually.
They are TPing hard. And there's a ward there.
They should camp.
So, Execration, you've been spotted, my friends. Even XY is like, I don't have global, but we can fight this. Glimpse back, trying to get the TP away. Arcane Curse. This is an awkward engagement for both teams, really. Nando takes the tower bottom. Tower top is still there. Here comes Ice. The TP. Yep. Nando's gone. This coil, not enough damage. Ben not able to get the kill. All right. Execration are doing a very good job splitting this map right now. Look how much net worth they just got back by that last couple of plays there.
Yeah. I'm really surprised they didn't just camp this from Faceless. Like, you have Ice on this tower. You don't see any TPs coming in. You have this vision, but yeah, weren't quite in range to punish the 3-man TP onto the shrine. And, well, this is to be expected, though. Not really much you can do about this.
They sunstruck it, but I doubt they contest. Not that it would matter. By the time they get there, it's already dead. Now Jabs has an Aegis. He's not really faced any adversity this game, and I don't know if he will face any adversity as we continue on.
I'd say unlikely.
It's looking pretty good for him. He's going to have a Scythe next, too, in which case, I don't know. I mean, he's as farmed as he should be. The Invoker, not shockingly, considering how Nando has played, is keeping pace somewhat with the Meepo. I mean, as best as he can against a Meepo. Trent.
Yeah. Odor.
Odor, indeed.
I don't know, it's still so unlikely for Execration this game. Like 5k lead, 15 minutes, we've seen it come back, but gonna rely on some big Invoker plays which we haven't really had a chance to showcase yet. There's a global later. There's something deeply ironic, though, to watch a lone druid get rooted, well, from the net, right? And then he gets silenced up, much like whenever lone druid roots you, then he immediately fears you can't cast anything. Like, that's kind of satisfying to watch. You basically
really
just got lone druided.
You just don't like that hero. I can tell already.
I mean, he's
Nando,
that's going in, dude.
I think you are dead, my friend. Oh, Ghostwalk playthrough, he's dead. He is 100% dead. And that will lead to a tier 3 tower, if not more. It happens like that, man. It's 15 minutes into the game. The tier 3's gone. The melee Rax is getting assaulted. The melee Rax is more than likely going to fall here. Lumic is looking for some sort of swap initiation. Gabi's nearby. They have the Savage War, but this is a full set of Rax just dead.
Courier is bringing Greaves.
16 minutes into the game, Rax is gone.
Like, look how rich Ice is. He's 400 gold behind Jug.
He is fairly wealthy. Yeah. It's like running in. It's like, fight me! Then we'll try to fight the Judge.
Silence.
It's working pretty well. Great static storm. The Earthbind comes down, Centaur caught. And that's plenty of damage from the Meatboat to close him away. This Spirit Bearer is done. See you later. He doesn't have another one for another 80 seconds. Centaur forced to buy back. They lose the tier 3 tower. They won't get anything out of it. Ice is like, let's run back in. Jab jumps in. Great move coming out. Oh, that damage was nuts. Good Meatball coming in along with the Centaur Stampede. Nice damage.
That's a dieback.
But it's a dieback indeed. And GG called as well as it should be. Faceless, 16, 17 minutes into this. And they destroyed him. They fucking destroyed him.
I believe that's what we call a meatball.
Yeah. Meatbone.
Nasty. Oh, God damn.
Well,